series.
banning.
We will know this is only game number 1. This is a best of 5. We're going. Let's see if we're going the distance, but let us focus on the game 1 draft right now. Archangel Wicked Minds and Brent Esports draft-wise. What do you have to say about this?
Okay, both teams is taking this really seriously here. Harith is not going to have additional airtime in the weekend showdown as they are being banned out by Bren. Bren being the methodical, by-the-book team that has been dictating the metagame ever since they were formed. And the Selenia will be the last ban, interestingly enough.
We've seen Bren Esports have trouble with that Selena. That was the pick that got SG Dragon's Menace their wins.
Yeah, you're right.
Win against Bren Esports, but Bren Esports had the chance to, actually turn the tides and get back at FNS to just beat them 2-1. It's not a clean win, but Bren Esports, they don't want Archangel Wicked Minds to, just have that non-risky catch on the heroes.
Yeah, but
Your team
the first pick of Wicked Minds going to be the Claude. Looks like Wicked Minds has no plans to give away any easy picks here, but Bren will be prioritizing the supports here. Nakaya and Akai. Hayes and
Your
Pain
team
will
is
be more than
picking.
happy enough to be controlling these heroes to kick off this final series.
I mean, if you're Bren, you're not really scared of, the Archangel Wicked Minds getting the defeat. It's Bren just going for those balanced compositions, like you have one single target catch, and Yuji with that lock onto the Akai. The Hurricane Dance is there if they get a chance to, catch the Minotaur off guard. Probably one hero beside him can lock them up and just not get stopped there.
Yeah, I have to agree that Bren Esports is also known
Your
to
team
not
is
to
picking.
react to their opponents here, and they will be just sticking to their game plan from the get-go, and it's all up to their opponents how would they be disrupted. And so far,
I'm just gonna take this down for him.
okay, oh you did it on the wrong order. So
Your
far,
team
Bren is just
picking.
drafting here what looks like to be the comfort picks. Only the Kagura seems to be out of picture for Bren.
Okay, team fight-wise, Bren Esports, they got what they wanted. They wanted the Kagura, they get it. But at the expense of that Alice, Bren Coco will lock that Camus up. Just having that solid fighter in the lane, just giving out problems to other solid trainers as well. But AAWM, what will they go for? So it's going to be a Leomord and a Lolita, Archangel Wicked Minds. Their mind is made up. They want to fight the team-fight composition.
Your team is picking.
They're just stacking all this anti-CCs, durability, and CCs as well on their hand. But Bren Esports, they're looking really good here. This should be an interesting last pick.
Alucard, Karina.
Yep, so this makes more sense, the Lancelot. So I think we just saw the heroes that were undergone all the scrims that Bren on Zask. Okay. Vexana. Okay, Harley. Yeah, it'll be a.
That was one.
Who will be piloting the Harley though? I think it will be going to Rebo.
I think, yeah.
As Yuji will be the one piloting the Kagura. So Yuji has this good reputation when it comes to controlling mage heroes.
Let's see. I want to see Yuji actually control that Harley just because they might fall into their trap card, Yuji boy. They might fall down to the trap card, but who knows?
I mean, Kagura isn't really known for its traps. more on the surprise MF, bro.
Yeah, and I like the draft coming out from Bren more.
Both teams has a good draft.
But I think the early game potential is on the side of Archangel Wicked Minds. Late game wise, mid game wise, it's going to be very balanced for the side of Bren. And at the same time, Archangel Wicked Minds, they have a chance to
All
stop
troops
Bren
deployed.
from getting that potential. And that's the only thing that I'm relying on for an Archangel win. But we will be heading into the stretch of Salas. We're actually having a very small view of what's happening right now.
Now we have it.
Okay,
Now we have it.
now we have it.
Okay, so for the first 3 levels, the difference here now, the main factor that Bren puts on the table is the ganking potential is present even if you're only level 2 or level 3, and we're just seeing just that. We're just seeing the invasion happening here. JP was the first focus here. This is just level 1, and JP will be dropping dead. Under the range of the third tier. Here comes Panda with the assist though, but I don't think it'll be enough. Jay's dropping real fast. Coco will be just waltzing out from this one to save things. That's triple kill already before the first minute. Triple kill even. Bren Esports raising the bar.
Just putting our ancient wicked minds in their place. Just reminding them that we are the Titans. If you don't fight us carefully, we are gonna punish you and we might just get a 3-0. But Archangel Wicked Minds, they look promising. They have the potential to take down Grand Esports. We do know that in other tournaments, Archangel Ownage won against Bren Esports in the best of 3.
So relentless, Bren Esports. They're just showing that even though it's just before the first minute mark, you can be ganked. And that was the difference from the rest of the games we've seen so far in the Weeknight Showdown. This is the Grand Finals. This is where everything matters now. Both of these teams have worked hard to reach this point. And Wicked Minds, can they reach the potential you're talking about?
That is the potential. You just have to harness it right now. You have the chance.
Turtle resurrecting soon.
Gets the chance to face Bren Esports in a Grand Finals. That's Signal Ultra's place, but they took down, they dethroned Signal Ultra. And now the story unfolds. Bren Hayes trying to jump with counter.
Amos getting jumped on. Coco might be in danger here. He's dropping relatively at a steady pace now. I think that Amos can tank through this one. Pain has arrived on the scene. But this is a 4v2 situation here. Coco is still the focus of Wicked Minds. Looks like this will be the pick off. And that's one.
They already got the turtle. They already got the turtle. That was fast hands or fast decision making coming from Bren.
Got spotted by Rio there. Can he go for the stun? Yes, he does. Rio ends the streak. And what as a return kill though onto Exort. And this looks to be a stabilization for now.
Yeah, and right now, Archangel Wicked Minds showing us that they are not pushovers. They can fight Bren Esports. Just, you know, full-on, head-on collisions against Bren Esports is not really a problem for them. They do have their game potential. Blazing Duet to get out. BMI, he knows that he will pop out of that.
Yep. So that was a wise use of mechanics by JP there, exploiting all the passive bonuses that the active skills have on a Claude. So Bren Esports, we will be having a pause for now, but Bren Esports, they have just been showing this relentless but yet methodical style of rotations.
Methodical style, and we've seen this time and time again. Bren Esports, they're not really suited to fight right now, but the thing is, they still got the first important objective of the game. They got the turtle, while Archangel Wicked Minds is so preoccupied on getting that Davos.
Well, it's not a bad of a trade, but it's only more than... No, it's actually a 1,600 gold difference already in the 3-minute mark. So our tournament analyst is checking on to the current problems being experienced by both of the teams. We want to make sure that both of these teams are playing under the best conditions after all.
Yes, this is a tournament. 1 million pesos is at stake.
There's a spike.
Winner.
Okay, looks like the ping has stabilized. There will be a request for unpause soon enough. Oh no, it's still spiking.
So those people who actually who's wondering what is at stake for the Grand Finals, it is only 1 million pesos.
Yeah.
1 million pesos on the line. Grand Finals. Whoever wins this gets 1 million. Loses this gets 700,000 pesos. And the third placers, Signal Ultra, will take home 400,000 pesos.
Yeah, I think that's about correct. But let's take time to thank the sponsors of the Weeknight Showdown. This is the Grand Finals. After all, 5 seconds on the pause. Also, Mountain Dew and MSI.
Thank you for making this tournament possible, especially the MET events.
For organizing
our tournament right now. Without you guys, this tournament would not be possible. Thank you for giving our ML players, our ML Pro players, a chance to show their stuff outside of.
Speaking of pro players, this tournament is under the supervision of the Games and Amusement Board. So all are on stake here.
So all is well.
All is well.
All is well. All is well.
All is well as well.
All is well as well.
All right. Also, there's a giveaway going on, and And there will be a code showing up after this game, so keep your eyes on the stream. So it will be in connection to the promo being run on the MT event, so check out the mechanics over there.
And
And
top
just,
lane, there's actually a 1v1 exhort.
not enough damage, just finish him off. Deadly Magic
Is he still gonna go
being
for
wasted
this?
there. So Rebo just holding down the ground here, just holding down the fort. And he's doing a pretty good job, to be fair. Rio just waiting in a bush there.
Turtle
Will be joined
resurrecting
shortly by
soon.
Pain. Interesting enough, Pain is the one handling Nikaya, and it's Haze, it's Yelly Haze on the Akai.
Look at this turtle on the other side of the map. They need to converge right now. They need to take down that turtle. That is the second turtle of the game. They need to make the most out of this spread. If they want to solidify their lead early on, they need that.
Yeah, they are absolutely correct on that. Wicked Minds though, they're just wanting to regain control on the lanes here. Bottom lane, completely shoved to already in a tier 2 turret. And Exort, having a very low HP there, almost getting killed off. But here he comes in the middle lane. 3 against 1 from of the Bren Esports here. Looks like the turtle has started to be contested. Yuji going in, not finding anyone. But it looks like JP has started wailing on the turtle.
Everyone
Bren Esports can't really get close. Coco is in the picture right now. Rio's at the middle. Looks like there will be a aluminum blast going on. Not gonna connect though. The turtle is up in the air still. Bren Esports grabs the second turtle. And Rio will be falling down shortly if he doesn't flip. He does though. Only 1 HP left. And Hayes is going chase. JP though going to run for his life. Goes for the mirror image out. And that won't be enough. Deadly Magic finishes him off. And 4 for Bren Esports. Just continue the assault. Hayes is going to rejoin his teammates. Wicked Minds scrambling to defend.
And they're gonna go for that tier 2 turret.
Oh, Jay!
With the Divine Judgment, can he survive?
Oh, he won't! Deadly Magic!
Magic, does he have the bulwark?
No, he doesn't!
Ready.
To the pressure. Oh my goodness.
Bren Esports very ruthless so far.
Surgical extraction of everything that Archangel Wicked Mind is trying to do.
Yeah, just negating everything that Wicked Minds throws at them. And here comes Rio with the counter initiation there. Coco is just tanking all this damage. It's not going to be enough. Coco is still alive, but he is going to drop low onto JP, and that will be 2 kills, double kill even, going to Coco. Bren Esports just having the dominance.
What a counter initiation coming up from Brent Esports, 2 of the best ultimates for the side of Archangel Wicked Minds. Got committed there, and they still won the fight. Damos, what does it take down this monster?
You have to coordinate well with your teammates and rotate your skills, but that would be a lot of commitments on only on the just of Damos. I mean, Damos is pretty tanky, so not a practical choice for the person to focus down. The targets here for what you find could be the Kaya, the Kagura, or the Harley. So this is 1 return kill again. Exort dropping down to Coco, but it will be Yuji claiming that kill.
And the horse
Steve doesn't find anyone.
The horse doesn't find the master. It's still running until next game.
Turtle resurrecting soon.
So yeah, the horse will be running for a while. Coco just taking a lot of damage here. Turret will be taken down easily by Bren Esports, and the turtle will follow. So Wicked Minds just can't present any threats to Bren.
They can't do anything right now. Archangel Wicked Minds, they are gonna get forced tap out anytime soon. The Lord is gonna be up in 100 seconds. Will Bren Esports still wait for this Lord? That's the question.
Looks like that will be up to them. If they forgo the Lord, that will be completely by choice. Wicked Minds though, they are still poised to have a good defense here, a decent one. They just have to watch out for the Divine Judgment here. And Tamus, when he goes for the dive, they need to rethink on their priorities here. They don't want to be tempted to just focus down on Coco.
And on the other hand, it's just stacking everything up that's coming from Kane. The orb there will be thrown out by that Alice, but no commit will
Wicked
happen.
Minds, this is
They don't
ballsy
have
of
the high
them.
ground. This is not the proper team fight that Bren wants.
Yep, but looks like Kai is just pretty close here, so she can, or he.
It's a dove.
It's a dove.
It's a dove.
So it can go for a disengage there. Wicked Minds though, just choosing to be patient for now. And they don't want to really greedily catch up to Bren. Because that is currently a bad idea right now. Panda On the front lines, getting pulled, and that was an easy takedown. Yuji claims that kill. And the turn as well, going to Bren Esports. Wicked Minds, they are running out of options.
Options, options. What can Archangel Wicked Minds do right now? Do they still try to win this, or they try to, just give it up, recompose themselves, don't let any more pressure get into their heads? Just, try
Yeah,
to get
preserve
back
energy and
preserve energy.
go to the next game. But to be fair for Wicked Minds, they can still wait for the unlikely errors that Bren might
Look
commit.
at Claude's net worth. That
Oh.
slash.
Lord resurrecting
And
soon.
JP is known to be a good Claude player. That is his
Oh, killing
spree
spree already.
Nowhere just goes down.
Easy pickings for Bren Esports, and Lord, we just witnessed his laugh. That spawn animation.
You won't be laughing.
Yeah.
Won't be laughing anytime soon.
As Bren
After
recruits him to the party after being slain.
And this is probably
Wow,
Gonna-
Kagura, Yuji just providing enough screen to just zone out Wicked Minds.
well timed for Grand Esports, because if you think about it, it's gonna cook the middle lane, just because middle lane is the only damage tower or turret.
Yeah, this is intentional.
It is intentional. They actually prepare this.
This is
Smart move
what
from
separates Bren from the rest.
They plan things out. They don't just get the Lord for the heck of it. They put the blueprints in. They try to follow it. If it doesn't work, they adjust accordingly. This is the power of Grand Esports.
So looking very dominant now, Wicked Minds on the last defense potentially here. Let's see if they can take down this Lord. And Rio just diving in. Looks like he'll be falling on the middle, but nice counter initiation for Wicked Minds. Looks like they can actually do this, but Coco is just dishing out a lot of damage here. Rio will be going out there into the safety of the base, but JP dropping low. Triple kill for Coco. And this is going to be the final moments of Wicked Minds in game number 1.
And they go straight without destination to the bottom lane as they see that the mid turret
Has
doesn't
fallen
really have,
down.
Creeps on there.
Only Rio and Exort is up and alive for the defense. Hurricane Dance gets the mid on Exort. Mega kill out for Yuji. Looking really bad for Wicked Minds. Rio desperately trying to defend, coming the ultimate, but that will be enough. Grand Esports 1-0 in the best of 5.
Will be enough, and that is game
Victory!
number 1. Oh my goodness, Bren Esports is proving to us that they're still the best team. They're still the best, the